Today we will discuss about dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is a diverse group of carbohydrates found almost exclusively in plants, including non-starch polysaccharides such as cellulose, pectin, and lignin. Dietary fiber is a diverse group of carbohydrates. It means dietary fiber is not just a single substance. It is a diverse group because it contains a variety of carbohydrates that are found only in plants. It is different from other carbohydrates because other carbohydrates are starchy. Starchy means that they provide us starch that can be digestive in our body and provide us energy. But these dietary fibers are not digestive in our body. They are non-starchy polysaccharides. Examples of these are cellulose, pectin, and lignin. These dietary fibers are not absorbed in our small intestine, but they reach in our large intestine. As we know that in our large intestine, in colon area, there are good bacteria are present that we call sometimes them microbiota, microorganisms or gut bacteria. These bacteria help in breakdown or fermentation of these dietary fiber and produce short chain fatty acids such as acetate and butyrate and produce gases. These gases are methane gas, hydrogen gas, and carbon dioxide gas. These help in our digestion, not in producing energy. And so the things to remember is dietary fibers, diverse group of carbohydrates. These are non-starch polysaccharides, not absorbed in our small intestine, fermented in large intestine, produce short-chain fatty acid, and produce gases, which help in digestion. Dietary fiber is the portion of food that is derived from plant cell. It mainly consists of complex carbohydrates called polysaccharides, which are poorly digested by human digestive enzymes because our body cannot properly break them down. They pass into large intestine. Dietary fiber includes plant carbohydrates such as cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, gum, and inulin. These are important structural components of plant cell wall. In addition, dietary fiber also contains some non-carbohydrate substances like polyphenol, waxes, saponin, which provide additional health benefits such as antioxidant effect. In the large intestine, fiber is fermented by gut bacteria, producing short chain fatty acid that support digestive health, as we discussed earlier. Therefore, although dietary fiber is not digested, it plays important role in maintaining overall gut health. So let we discuss about the characteristics of dietary fiber. First of all, poorly digestible in human body. They are not digestive or poorly digestive in our body because they are not absorbed by small intestine. Another one is polymer of carbohydrate of both oligosaccharides and polysaccharides because they contain a complex sugars and long chain of sugars. Non-taste, they are tasteless and doesn't significantly affect the taste of food. They act as a bulking agent. It means that they add bulk to the stool and promote regular stool movement, which help to prevent constipation. They are insoluble in cold water, but some types of the dietary fiber are soluble in water. Sources of dietary fiber. Components of dietary fibers are found in different proportions in food. Therefore, it is important to eat a variety of fiber containing food. Dietary fiber is found in whole grain cereals and cereal products, beans and lentils, fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds, rice bran, wheat bran, etc. There are two types of dietary fiber. First one is soluble dietary fiber. Second one is insoluble dietary fiber. Soluble dietary fiber is a type of fiber that dissolves in water to form a gel like substance in the digestive system. It helps slow digestion, regulate blood sugar, and lower cholesterol level. Common sources include oats, barley, beans, lentils, apples, citrus fruit, etc. Soluble dietary fiber is a type of fiber that dissolve in water and form a gel-like substance inside the digestive tract. It means that this gel slow down the digestion and helps to control the absorption of glucose. This glucose, which regulates our blood sugar levels, and also reduce the cholesterol by burning with the bile acid in the intestine, which support our heart health. And last one is common sources, which include oats, barley, lentils, etc. This means that it is important in maintaining digestive and cardiovascular health. So now we discuss about the benefits of soluble dietary fiber. What are the benefits of soluble dietary fiber when we take these fiber in our diet? First benefit is lower blood cholesterol. It binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body, reducing low density lipoprotein, which is also known as bad cholesterol. It binds with the cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps it to remove from the body. Second, helps control blood sugar, slows the absorption of sugar, which helps prevent spike in blood glucose level. It also controls the sugar level by slowing the absorption of sugar, which is helpful in prevent a sudden spike in blood glucose. People suffering with diabetes mellitus. Third one is improved digestion. Form As we know that it form a gel-like substance in our digestive tract. This helps to soften the stool and support regular bowel movement. Other benefits of soluble dietary fiber are promote satiety, support heart health, feed healthy gut bacteria. First of all, makes you feel full for longer, which can aid in weight management. If you take these fibers in your diet on regular basis, you don't get sudden cravings for food, because you feel stomach feel like full. And support heart health by lowering cholesterol and stabilizing blood sugar. It contribute to overall cardiovascular health, because if you take these fiber in your diet, your glucose level don't get a sudden spikes, and act as a prebiotic. Prebiotics are non-digestible food ingredients that feed our gut bacteria. So, in conclusion, soluble dietary fibers are best for our health. So, we should take these fibers in our diet regularly. So next is, what are insoluble dietary fiber? Insoluble dietary fiber is an indigestible part of the plant food that retain its structure in water and increases stool bulk, aiding in the movement of material through the intestine and supporting digestive health. It means in insoluble dietary fibers are the indigestible part of the plant. These are not digested in the human body and in small intestine and retain their structure in water. They don't form a gel-like structure like soluble dietary fiber, and they help in the increasing stool bulk, aiding in smooth bowel movement from our colon, and help in digestive health. So next is benefits of insoluble fiber. First one, promote regular bowel movements and prevents constipation, because they are insoluble in water, not dissolve in water, and gel-like structure isn't formed and largely passes through the digestive tract. They are not soluble and absorbed in a large intestine, but pass through the large intestine and then colon. Help in the movement of stool and fecal material to remove easily from our body. Next one is sports colon gut health and may reduce risk of some intestinal disorder, improve intestinal integrity, mucus proliferation, and favor adhesion of the probiotic improve human health. As we know that many probiotics are present in our gut. Insoluble fiber help in the health helps in the eating the these probiotics, providing as a food material to them, may help reduce risk of hypertension, high blood pressure. As we know, the insoluble fibers, particularly from vegetables, beans, tubers, and fruit, was associated with low risk of new onset hypertension. It helps in reduce the hypertension in our body. Next is add to satiety, fullness, help in weight management. Indirectly, insoluble fiber help people full feel longer, which may aid in weight control. For example, insoluble fiber can play a role in controlling weight by making you full feel. So this table shows the recommendation of dietary fiber according to age group. Adult men 19 to 15 years 38 grams. Adults women 19 to 50 years 25 grams. Older adults 51 plus year men 28 gram, women 22 grams. General adult minimum greater than and equal to 25 gram per energy intake, 14 gram per 100,000 kilocalories. Next is dietary fiber and human health. A diet high in fiber has beneficial effects on the health of the gastrointestinal tract and can relieve or prevent some chronic health problems. Like if we take a high fiber diet, they help in our gut health and prevent many gut related diseases. Next is it prevent hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid is a condition in which swollen veins in the lower rectum or around the anus. They are often caused by constipation and straining during bowel movement. A low fiber diet can increase the risk. Eating high fiber diet help in the smooth bowel movement and prevent this condition. Next is the reduced pressure in the large intestine also reduce the risk of diverticulosis, small pouches. It reduces the pressure in our large intestine as they pass from our large intestine and reduce the risk of diverticulosis. What is diverticulosis? Diverticulosis is a condition when small pouches called diverticula in the wall of the large intestine become inflamed or infected. Because it can cause abdominal pain, fever, and digestive problem. It can only be resolved only by taking high fiber diet, which prevent these pouches from forming and reduce the risk of inflammation. A high dietary fiber also be beneficial for weight management because fiber makes a person feel full with less food. And the next is the explanation of the diverticulitis. This is the condition in which the pressure cause outpouching called diverticula to form in the wall of large intestine. As we studied earlier, if fecal material accumulates in these outpouches, it can cause irritation, pain, inflammation, and infection. If this fecal material accumulate in our these pouches, it cause irritation, pain, inflammation, and infection. Fiber and heart disease. A diet that is high in fiber can help reduce the risk of heart disease because it lowers the low density lipoprotein. And next is soluble fibers such as those in legumes, rice, oat grains, gums, and pectin help reduce the risk of the heart disease, lowering blood cholesterol level, as we studied earlier. So let's we move on to the cholesterol. Cholesterol in the blood comes from both cholesterol made in the liver and cholesterol consumed in animal production, the diet. One thing the body uses cholesterol for is it to make bile acids, which are secreted into the GI tract to aid in the absorption of dietary fat. Normally, these bile acids are then reabsorbed and reused, thereby recycling the cholesterol. We can say in simple word, cholesterol in the blood comes from two sources. First one is liver and second one we eat the animal food. The body use cholesterol to produce bile acid. As we know that cholesterol is used to produce bile. Bile are released into the gastrointestinal tract to help digest and absorb fat. These help with emulsification of fats, and after helping in the fat digestion, bile acids are usually reabsorbed in the intestine and recycled by the body, which helps reuse cholesterol efficiently. Next one is the rule of the soluble fiber. As we know that soluble fibers are soluble in water and form gel-like material. Soluble fiber binds to bile acid and cholesterol in the GI tract, causing them both to be excreted in the feces rather than being absorbed. The liver must then use cholesterol from blood to synthesize new bile acid, thereby reducing blood cholesterol level. Insoluble fiber, such as that found in wheat bran, does not lower blood cholesterol, but a high fiber diet in general helps protect against heart disease. In addition to lowering blood cholesterol, diet help in fiber help to lower blood pressure and normalize blood glucose level. So now we discuss the limitations of dietary fiber. What are the limits of dietary? How much we can intake and how much amount we cannot take. So first one is a high fiber diet can cause problems. If fluid intake is not sufficient or if fiber intake is increased too rapidly. As we know that soluble dietary fibers dissolve in water, so they increase the water absorption from our body and cause water lowering the water content in our body. And next is high fiber diet also have potential to affect vitamin and mineral level and calorie intake. Consuming fiber without consuming enough fluid can cause constipation. If there is no enough water in our body, it may cause constipation. Fiber increase the need for the water because it holds fluid in gastrointestinal tract. Same thing, the more fiber there is in the diet, the more water is needed. When too little fluid is consumed, the stool becomes hard and difficult to eliminate. So next one is intestinal blockage can occur in severe cases when fiber intake is excessive and fluid intake is low. To avoid these problems, the fluid content of diet should be increased when fiber consumption increases. When there is a plenty of fluid, a sudden increase in the fiber intake can cause abdominal discomfort, gas, and diarrhea due to bacterial breakdown of fiber. So, if you take more fiber, you need to take a plenty of water in your diet. To avoid these problems, fiber intake should be increased gradually. In some people, a high diet fiber can cause the risk of vitamin and mineral deficiency. This occurs for two reasons. The increase in the volume of intestinal content that occur in the high fiber diet may prevent enzyme from coming in contact with food. Next one is if a food can be broken down, the vitamin and minerals from the food cannot be absorbed. Second one is fiber may bend some minerals, preventing their absorption. For instance, wheat bran fiber bends zinc, calcium, magnesium, iron, reducing their absorption. High fiber diet are of concern in children because they are small stomachs and high nutrient need. Children consuming a diet that is very high in fiber may feel full before they have met all their energy and nutrient need.